Come on, Jerry. You can't do that with a baby.
Baby? What do you mean, Thelma? Tad's a 54-year-old grown-ass man.
Well, I always think of him as my little baby poo.
I thought I was your baby poo.
Oh, sorry, Jerry. You're not my baby. You're just my poo.
Am I now?
Sometimes,
Hell then, sometimes Tad's my little poo.
I can see that.
Oh, you don't see the half of it.
I see enough, let me tell you.
Okay then, what do you see?
I see Tad's perky 54-year-old grown-ass man tits is what I see.
Really? Ass tits?
Grown-ass man tits.
I didn't think you could see that much with your mask on.
This isn't a mask, Jerry.
No. Nope.
Look, you believe me now?
I don't know. What's that? And those? And...
Those are wrinkles, Jerry. Crow's feet. Jowls.
Huh. I thought it was your sexy mask.
I never wear my sexy mask around you.
Yeah, you done did so, Thelma. Nope. Uh-huh. Nope. Uh-huh. No, Jerry. Remember that time we robbed a bank together? Remember that?
My nylons?
Exactly, your sexy mask.
Jerry, I think Tad just ate some of your macaroni casserole.
Cheese and rice. I gave that to him, 'cause he's my poo.
Look, his man tits aren't even that perky anymore.
Of course not. He's chowing down. He's drowning in that casserole. Golly, might need a smaller kiddie pool.
I think Dad requires some more attention, Jerry.
Why do you say that?
It smells like he soiled his diaper.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm going, Thelma.
Go ahead, I'm not stopping you.
And this conversation's over. I'm not saying nothing, 'cause you're not my poo. You're nobody's poo.
Why would I want to be anybody's poo?
I'm not talking. I tell you, damn it to hell, I am not talking to you.
Right.
And when I get some of my macaroni casserole back, I'm not giving you none neither.
Thanks, Jerry.
This one's really short. You'll blink your ears and you won't hear it. Called Imperialism. For hundreds of years, empires depended on sailing vessels, transporting vast amounts of gold and plunder. Yet, what happened on the windless days? Please, my love, a stray hair, a few crumbs, a penny dropped between the cushions. Whatever you give me will suffice. This is another prose poem, Mice. We discovered a mouse in the wall. Not a mouse, really, but a little hole that we assumed belonged to a mouse, perhaps a whole family of mice. To think, a family lived right beside us in the lining of our walls, between one room and the next, in the interstices of our existence. I believed I began hearing tiny scratching sounds, scurrying and nibbling. But maybe it was my imagination. Maybe it was the neighbors next door, wind through the trees, birds outside, or the slow and distant sounds of dry leaves decomposing. I couldn't be sure. What if these creatures had wedged between not the forgotten spaces in the house, but rather one moment and the next, the moments that we consciously occupy at any rate, and live their whole lives within the in-between of time? There might be little families of such rodents who burrow in the wasted time between our having one idea and another, nesting in that nowhere, sometimes peeping out the holes that riddle our logic. I sit at the kitchen table all night, trying to think, while around the corner Mother has swallowed pills which are fabled to cancel out her dreams, and Father studies coins in the attic, using his monocle that magnifies one eye. The night so long as I leap from thought to thought, listening to that other quiet family in the crawl space, in the gaps for insulation, in the heating vents, in the shaft for the dumbwaiter, and the duct behind the bathroom built-in mirror where previous tenants disposed of razors. A little scratching. Yes, I hear it. I'm certain now. But is it mother snoring? Is it father's hands rubbing the faces on old coins? Is it a family of mice in the walls? Where's it coming from? Just a few more. This one's double shift. You come home late from your double shift and slump toward the folding bed. Before you change, you need a nibble, so you grab a tall boy from the fridge, spoon crumbs from Tupperware, and gulp at laugh tracks on the box. You clock a mouth half slack, red eyes that droop, stiff knotty veins, stare numb, and knock one back. Where have you seen that face? It dawns on you. You watch the dead blank screen. It's you. Reflects your fate. Snow buries thoughts inside your head. Click, click, no use. Click, click, remote won't work. You look and look, unmoved, as patterns flicker, merge, corrode. The grave is where you'll find your groove. All static winds and wrinkled folds. You're an old fat geezer growing boobs. Your beer is warm, your dinner's cold, but soon you'll be on feeding tubes. The younger man who once you were still perches from your milk-shot eyes. He beams at you. Good morning, sir. His voice is what you're locked in by. Maybe two more. One poem and one prose piece. This one is an elegy for the poet Mark Strand, who recently died. Elegy. I will die in Brooklyn on a Saturday with the rain so thin it's a memory of rain and the cold just settling in. I'll exhale a white plume as I say my piece, one piece of the story, since the air has revised me again. I've been dying before I was born. I've been dying for you to remember my absence is a space you will fill. My poems will surely transform. Already, I've almost surrendered my voice, which the wind will distill in a blizzard's confetti of scraps until each syllable tastes like the snow, dissolving as it falls on your tongue. I've waited till nothing has happened. Yesterday's a whole lifetime ago, but yesterday still hasn't begun. A prodigy, I died early, and often, as if meanings are circling back, I become the words I've erased. Each letter approaches the coffin, formally dressed in dull black, to examine the lines on my face. Then the letters throw dirt on my grave and lean down a steep, narrow road. They empty themselves into mirrors. The self is a fragment I've saved, this phrase for a suicide note, which is spotless in spite of my errors.